tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
With winter fast approaching on this December afternoon, AFC East rivals set to renew acquaintances at MetLife Stadium. It's the Dolphins and the Jets, and it's coming up next. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. These division games, so important this time of year, so strap in as the Dolphins and Jets get underway in the NFL rivalry series. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Dolphins and Jets meeting for the second time here. One of the many rivalries the NFL is highlighting this season. And you think about this rivalry, quarterbacks who took their teams to the title, and they're in the Hall of Fame. By the way, Joe Namath, Bob Greasy, Don Shula on the sideline for so many of these games, including the Dan Marino fake spike. It was in a Dolphins-Jets game in the old stadium that was right across the parking lot. The Jets have had their moments with the sack exchange in the 80s, Curtis Martin later on, and now this version of these two teams head-to-head one more time.
Good. Water, whoa. Running teams. Ready.
Chewinette on first down. Exiting the pocket right. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. first carry of the game now, and here's Brees Hall. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, it's Fields. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down.
48-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle. What hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for the Jets. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Escaping to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 15 yards.
15 yards through the air. Good for a Dolphins first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Cover 2. 20, TX.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Tua, give it to Achan. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. It is 3rd and long.
Solo left, Zion. Solo left.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 24 on that one. First down, Miami.
At the 19-yard line.
Get set. Turbo 1. Out.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he'll get about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 13-yard line.
All right.
Once again, it's H.A. And he will get into the end zone. Devon H.A. Touchdown, Miami. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And he runs past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with Hall. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. This is 3rd and 6.
Don't jump. Ready? 331. 330. Johnson. Go.
Working out of the gun. It's Fields. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Formation for the Jets.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's H.A. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Dolphins, 1st down.
All right, come on.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. And he won't get away. Good overhead attack there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high.
From the gun, here's Tua. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Talking about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And boy, did he ever.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the backline. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's a give to Aiken. Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with a 10. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard mark. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. It's 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes and that ball falls incomplete.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. Down the left sideline. And he's in! Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Pass is caught. That's Rutledge, the tight end. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Westbrook, here we go, son. Move 58, move 58.
Fields. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Fields now. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
No mud. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fields to throw for it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
That one intercepted. Picked up by Nick Cross. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Watch it, Oscar.
Tua. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Whoa.
Now it's Tua. Rolling to the left. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line.
Green light. Easy.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Good. 258. West right, sit. Go.
Fields to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, son. Matter. 258. 258.
Throwing is Fields. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At their 48.
To throw is Fields. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back where you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Play action now for Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now Fields. Catch made. Right side by Wilson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. On the return, it's Hill.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Chain. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hey, 21 10.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
First down. Fields. Open is the tight end Rucker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Jets.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Fields now to throw on first down. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go. Good. 331. 331. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Alpha. Chip slant. Right.
Fields now on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achane. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. This one into the hands of Hill. And they'll get catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Now, Tagovailoa on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders with a field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins tie the game at 24.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Don't jump. Ready? 19 windy. Here we go. All right.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a hard yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
All right.
They'll go again with Hall. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
Here we go, son. Hey, can. 222. Sit high.
To throw is Fields. And that'll be incomplete. It turns out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Wait for this. Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
Green 19. Press. Much right. Go.
Now, Fields. That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Second down. It's Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And the Dolphins are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the carry, it's Achan. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 1. From the pistol, here's Achan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Third and 2. Tungo Vailoa. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
Dolphins. First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
A run out of the gun with Achan. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now it's Tua. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. Here's 2. In trouble, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
That's fielded at the 7. And some nifty running on the return. It took some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up for first and 10. Fields now. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
At the 34-yard line.
The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the educated LA yelling.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
319, West right, sit.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they will finally run him down. That's a That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll tuck it and take off. And Fields is tough to bring down in the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down, but he got the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
331.
They'll run it with Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies, but the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass, and I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Now, 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run in tall. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Now a handoff for a tight end in the running game. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken around the 11. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one's in the win column for the Jets. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
Gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give it that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? No, you want to see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shack about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pop my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters.
When does a quarterback cease to be merely a superstar and become one of the faces of the sport? It's something you earn along the way through elite performances.
Zombie.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of the dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her sides. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, Anna, ready, to the door, no one respect. I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, wow. I stepped up, ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky Wrangler cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn her